Here's how to make content that attracts ideal clients. So a lot of times when people are creating content for their business, they're kind of focused on maybe the wrong thing. They want more likes, they want more shares, they want to be viral, they want to be like a motivational guru. And if that's the outcome of your content, do that, right? But for many people, and especially like consultants and agencies, the main reason they're making content is actually just to attract clients. So if your goal is to do that, here's a couple things that you should probably pay attention to. The first thing is making sure your content is actually addressing either problems that your ideal customer has or solutions that they want. So I think a lot of times we'll make content as business owners, and it's maybe just like about what's going on with us, or like, you know, how cool we are, or like, look at how successful I am. And if you're selling like, you know, build a business type stuff, maybe you should do that, right? But if you're selling to like a specific solution, like let's say you're selling video editing services, maybe talk about the pain it is to make video content and how, hey, if we take that off your plate, you know, that'll make your life a lot easier. And so that kind of helps. Or, hey, if you batch your content, this won't be something that you grind out every single morning. Or, hey, if you make a content brief, right, you're going to have a much easier time going through your actual filming sessions, right? So just giving some sort of advisory or opinion or a take that specifically addresses the pain point. So that's the first thing, is making sure you're actually making something that can help your prospective client. The second thing is to not get lost in vanity metrics, which are likes and comments and shares. A lot of our content, especially if you're B2B, especially if you're just starting, it's not going to necessarily like pop off and go viral in your first 5 minutes. But just because like for instance, our content doesn't necessarily always go viral, it does okay, right? But we do get people who are ideal customers, who become customers because of watching this content. Why? Because it's addressing and it's showing that we can help their specific problem. So for us, the purpose of our content is to nurture our existing audience and convert more sales opportunity. For you, if it's the same thing, you have to remember that the vanity metrics are not the main reason, and that each piece of content essentially works as like a little evergreen salesperson for your business. And so remembering that's its purpose, and that its purpose is not for it to go viral. It's never going to beat a cat meme. It's just not. I'm sorry. It's not going to beat a cat meme. Okay. And last thing to think about when you're making content is to make sure you're actually engaging with the audience in there. Read the comments, especially if it's a small thing, right? Follow up with people who like on it and like your content and subscribe and follow you on the channels, especially early, because then you're going to know what is connecting and what's not connecting. So I know you don't want to be obsessed with the engagement, but you also do want to monitor it to help inform future content that you'll make. Okay, we follow this strategy. It results in a couple clients every month for us, and same thing for our clients, and it also supports our existing clients, former clients, the whole thing. So if you're somebody who's been struggling to make content, do those things. Report back in 30 to 90 days, and tell me how it goes. Thank you. Bye.